people. Why would anyone come down here?
Can you hear me?
You hear this little man in a white shirt yelling up at you, "Hello, we'd like to talk with you. Can you hear me?" That's what you hear. And then he suddenly starts meditating. Oh, wait, no, he's back. You're good. He asks if you mind coming down here.
Don't get near me. I'm warning you.
The rest of us down there want to talk to you.
I've never seen people like you before. No one ever comes here. No one.
Yeah, that was about my experience, too. You've essentially got two options. You can either assume that we're actually here to talk, or you can assume we're here to fight you, and you have to fight us anyway.
Fight.
Do you want to talk?
I don't think that was intentional.
Go back down there. Oh. Do you want to talk? We don't mean any ill intent.
Why do you guys... No one...
Sorry, it's hard to hear you. Just let me come up closer.
No one ever comes in here. Unless... they're looking for something or... taking shelter. And I've certainly never seen people like you before.
That is quite fair. I mean, to be well, miracle even made it here. Listen, like I said before, we aren't a threat. We don't mean any ill intent. We just want to talk.
Where's the other one?
The one... Which one? I need the description, physical.
The ears?
Oh. They're, they're somewhere, but they don't mean any harm. They're probably just wandering this cave right now, or below us. Getting a good understanding of what exactly we're in right now.
Whoever keeps fucking with my tail, let go of it!
Oh, Jesus Christ, controller drift.
Loser. What's your intent? Out of character.
Scared, confused, unsure, nervous, but, you know, just anxious, like...
Went further in.
I don't think they mean any harm.
Oh. Okay.
Confused, anxiety, wariness. Disbelief. Confusion. Ew. Oh. Do you know what you are?
Question I've asked myself a lot.
Do you know what we are?
You have the ears of a wolf. He looks like a creature from the sea. He looks like someone I would normally see. The others, they look like... almost resemble
The
animals.
fastest way would probably be to reveal ourselves, right?
I'm not sure if that's the case. You don't know what you are.
I think it would be a lot more confusing if we just were to up and do that. We might start as
Are they busy fucking? What are they
They try
doing?
and keep warm. Try and keep warm, my best guess.
Just put on earmuffs. There we go. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
So is this one a child, or just not taught?
Someone...
I think they're rather young, but that's just what I can get. I don't really know physical-wise, but intent-wise, it feels more like childish. They're surprised by a lot of things that most people wouldn't be. You haven't seen anyone with animal features before, have you?
No.
Have you seen anything supernatural before?
Once.
Picks up a rock?
But
We could... I'm not knowledgeable in this field, but I think they might be We could go over there and try to talk. I think they can at least tell you what you are.
You're damn right it does. Ah, hello. Sorry we couldn't join in the conversation. We're trying to keep our friend here warm and awake.
I'm quite surprised that you guys are dressed the way you
I'm
are,
gonna rapidly raise your
considering
body temperature.
where we are. Normally, the people who
How?
do
Give
venture
fire
in
accident.
here are usually
Manipulation. That's what I
wearing
do.
a lot of clothing.
That's fair. I think this is actually a very nice place to stay. Could use a bit more water, but
Thank you,
Pretty much
Tari.
just got jump
It
started by
was
4 Red
I
Bulls in a
wouldn't
row.
call it
We were ready to
nice.
go.
You three over there, you three need to pay attention. And talk.
Okay. Well, no, then. Send will be
you
fine.
three are supposed to be the more talkative, knowledgeable ones.
Oh, Jesus.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know what he is, and he has not seen anything supernatural before.
What's your name?
Oh boy.
Rivkah.
Rivkah. My name is Senbu Crictex. I'm a, well, I suppose you wouldn't even know what I am, even if I told you.
You.
I am a friend.
A lot of you look like animals.
All of us are different, all of us are unique, but we're all still friends. Because, well, people who share major differences tend to make up for the lack of everything else. I am more or less Snake. All of us are a little bit unique, and that's why we look after each other, because there are people in the world who don't like us uniques. And lo and behold, we look after people of all ages. So you've never seen anyone like us before, right?
Not like you, but I've seen one thing before that I couldn't really explain a long time ago, but that was the only time. Anyone who's ever come in here or I've seen before are they usually look more like them or them.
And what about others that look like you?
Just stories. Legends. I didn't think that they were real until I experienced it firsthand.
Legends.
Well, I've been alive long enough to know that a lot of the legends that are told are always based off of a truth and exaggerated.
I wouldn't say they're exaggerated.
Well, either way, you are that truth.
No.
No?
No. And they're not a Wendigo.
They are.
I'm not.
I was more speaking of the legends of us,
They
not
no,
Wendigo.
no. He knows nothing. Not a single thing. Not about us. Not about anything supernatural. Nothing.
You have a lot to learn.
That's what I was trying to get you guys to explain. Okay, you said you saw something strange before that you couldn't explain. Can you try to explain?
It was small. It looked like some kind of animal. I couldn't tell you what it resembled. Just something. I thought initially it was something I could hunt for. At one point when I wasn't this. I knew it wasn't correct when it spoke to me. This small, strange creature. I don't know what it was. It just wasn't natural. Never seen anything like it before or after.
So you came across a creature you didn't understand?
No.
Well, creatures exist.
Do you bleed?
I think
What?
Do you bleed?
I don't know, I've never checked.
if I might ask, do you have some sort of hunger, a feeling for it, ones that
All the time. Even now.
And have you tried sating it with normal food?
Doesn't matter. It's never enough.
Well, I guess simply explain that you won't be able to sate it that way.
I know.
You need to feed off of.
I've eaten physically and I have eaten something that I cannot see, but I know is there, and it never is enough. I don't know why. But I just can.
Would you like to make food?
Sure. If any of you can grab crystals, I could probably work with that.
Of course. I'll be right back.
I shall accompany.
Also, since no one else is going to say it, apparently, that animal that you found, did it have a, like, rainbow sheen to it at times?
Occasionally, yes.
Have you had rainbow sheens at times?
I see.
I see what you mean now. That's what you meant when you said it felt wrong.
It just started happening one day. Sometimes it's
What?
stays for a while.
Good amount of crystals. Go. Should we show him ours?
Of course we should.
They set them down on the floor next to you.
Huh? Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna
Take
slam my
this
hammer
to
into it.
just
I'm going to make it
body.
form into a ring.
You're too quiet. It's hard to speak to you from far away.
Mm.
And then I'll make a necklace. A dagger.
They're
I'll make a
similar to
bunch
you.
of snowflake out of
In the way we
crystals.
feed
Well,
and
there's 4
such.
items.
The things we need to eat. The essence of things.
I've never met anybody else who had these similar features before. No creatures or anything like that. I didn't even know what this was. Wendigos don't glow a rainbow-like color.
Allow me to sum up quickly why we're here. The prince there likes to take too long with his words.
Prince.
But there's no reason. Don't worry, it's a word you'll learn. People like us that can glow like that, the way we feed.
You know, at
There are a
some
lot of
point, I
people
think
out
you
there
guys
that
should
wanna-
probably take them to Nashu.
Yeah, she'll be able
They
to
don't know
explain
your
it better.
fucking history.
That was the idea.
Not anyone else's, no. But no, she
I'll
will
just
know.
fix these up
Wait,
and hand
take
some
me
out.
where? I can't leave.
I was getting there.
I shouldn't leave. It's better if I stay here.
Here's the issue. We found you. So others will as well.
From the bloodstains,
So-
obviously, others have.
Yeah.
We're already half dead anyways.
So-
Hand you just a bunch of crystal jewelry.
Yep.
Alright.
There's
So
a
what was your name
dagger,
again?
A
So-
necklace, a ring, and a snowflake.
Rivkah.
They have soul pieces in them.
So, Rivkah, the short version is this one right here can sense and find people like us. He is gathering us together because there are a lot of people that want to kill us just because of what we are.
Is this a recent thing?
It's been going for a while.
Well, yeah, it's, they succeeded.
Ask them. I live similarly to you.
My entire race has disappeared.
Same as mine.
I don't have an arm for a reason.
Similar story, probably. Probably not.
How much time has passed?
I don't know. We have a friend who would probably be able to tell you better, though. They know more things about what we are.
Also, are you going to eat?
The jewelry?
You
It's not
No.
food.
what is in the jewelry is.
Just gonna pick up the dagger.
Stop controller shifting. If you're confused, I could try and explain it to the best of my ability.
He'll, absorb the soul from this, or at least this little bit. You made this just from a crystal?
It's an ability I have.
Very impressive one.
And that's one that should be taken lightly.
I was wondering why you had so much always hovering about you.
Well,
That's not enough. Do you want an apple?
It won't matter. I appreciate the offer, though.
I mean, it probably would help. It's a golden apple, just so you know. That's what she's holding. Oh wow, you're big. I didn't even realize he was that tall.
I mean, they're always like hunched or crouched.
It's one of the magical apples that fill people up, so since this is going to take care of that physical hunger, which is what the hunger you're probably feeling because you're Wendigo. So, yeah. Good luck.
Ah, does that mean these crystals I have are pointless? I collected quite a few.
Yes, I'll just give. Thank you.
Here you go.
I might now. Listen later.
Of course.
So, I don't think we've given our names, except Senbu.
Where did you get that apple?
I grow them. I keep feeling them.
Could I have some
I
more?
haven't taken a single one.
It's not you, and yeah, feel free to stop by because they have a tendency to stop by and ask for stuff.
We pay them visits. And yes, we do ask for stuff.
I don't understand how a single apple could do this. But I'm not complaining. I haven't
The
felt
miracles of the supernatural.
I haven't felt full in so long.
Do you want to learn more?
What's there to learn? I mean, I've just
You don't even know what you are or what you can do.
Or what's out there.
It's not
Or what's coming to try and kill you.
And what will
Or
probably
how to
succeed.
stop it.
So put it like they put it for me. Do you want to live?
yeah.
Is it?
And you should come.
Watch the tail. I'm gonna raise your temperature.
Ah.
Well,
You step over the
welcome to the group, Rivkah.
What's happening? I apologize. I'm not in the right mind right now.
Here, do you need?
Warned.
Here,
Fucking
here, Warm.
throw your tail at the
Although, I was gonna say if the tail, I'm literally just gonna fucking carry you, bitch.
Listen, I have a friend who will probably be
What the
able to-
fuck?
Amber, what the fuck? Jackson.
Small.
Yep.
On a mountain
I didn't realize it was
What
a
happened
menu. I
there,
didn't realize
buddy?
it was a menu. I didn't realize.
Okay, anyway.
You.
How did I even do that?
Okay then.
How did I even do that?
You'll figure it out. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, anyways,
Yes.
moving on. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
We have Nashu. She'll be able to tell you more.
When it starts walking.
Wait, so am I not carrying you then?
If I thought you could let me move.
Carry me.
You are
I
carrying me.
will say, Rivkah, from what it sounds like, that creature you met is what made you what you are.
Probably.
It's all just a joke
This
about
is my first time ever being carried by them.
Wait, really?
Keep it up, fuckers, and I'll carry you both.
Carried you.
Another child to be taught.
At least he looks like a hunter, so.
He does. He comes from a good location.
Before I
Yes, we know you like caves.
became like this, I loved hunting. I did it all the time. It was an escape.
You're going to learn new ways to hunt.
My gold plates make me more
It's enjoyable.
You're also gonna learn that you're far from the least normal thing in this world.
Desert junkie.
I just have to look at myself and I can already know that.
Get a more pointier hat, nerd.
Also quite weak.
No, I mean, there's things that are far more weird.
Oh,
Demons,
well, my
angels,
controller's just
other-
died. Let's
I'm
go.
totally. Yep.
Get bigger claws, idiot.
Get
Keep
claws.
it up and I'll carry all three of you.
I don't need.
Oh
claws,
no, I need to
buddy.
cherish this moment. Plus, this is a bit funny. I'm not going to lie.
You might want to get used to less solitude and quiet times and more it being rowdy.
So I guess you're not aware of what magic is, right?
No. I mean, he's going to, like, form, just frost is going to emit from his hand. I know of it in a way through stories and stuff like that. Obviously, it was put in negative perception, and then one day I, found I could do things with ice and that stuff.
A natural talent, then.
Well, considering
The energies of the world, you can sort of manipulate them to do things. They can do things like move people to places. So welcome. This is, as far as I can see it, the gathering point of our people.
It's so.
Each of our different kinds has their own space that provides energy to help heal them, make them feel better, that sort of thing. We can also use it to traverse the world, much by going in the opposite direction.
It's bright.
Yes, unfortunately it is.
Do you not like bright?
The rules that I was explained, if it's not a place if it's not one of your locations, you see the stairs, don't go up them, except the one that you're authorized to. And don't ever go up those stairs up top. That's how it was explained to me.
Okay.
Nasha will probably give you a better tour and more history.
Nashu. They're your friends?
I'm still getting used to the word, but yes.
Hello.
Oh, Nasha.
Oh, he's big.
Yes.
Hmm.
They're essentially a child. They've had no one to teach them anything. And I'm
Oh.
not most well versed in
Ironic.
lore that isn't my people. So, I brought them to you.
Hmm. Okay. I thought the Legend Orga would be gone. Guess not.
What?
When you say he knows nothing, what exactly do you mean by nothing? Do you mean they don't know about the whole, 13 races thing, or more than that?
I believe it is truly nothing.
I mean, I could ask him, but I'm not sure if I would actually get the response I need because he has nothing to base his opinion off of.
I believe it truly is nothing.
Ah, so one day you just suddenly had hoofs?
This. I didn't always look like this, but it was a process.
Well, yeah, no shit. Obviously, you made a
didn't
deal
know
for
if he used
Dokkaebi,
to
and this is
bleed.
the result.
Yeah.
Okay, let's explain shit. Walk and talk with me. Here. This way.
What are you?
So, in case no one has
I've
I'm a
never.
Jenku.
You kind of. All of you look like creatures from the sea.
That is correct. We, Jengu, are based off of merfolk or sirens. Leechery is what he is, and is based off of, more tentaclish creatures such as Grindylow. That's what he's based off of. And you are Legendorga, based off of legendary mythical creatures. The Wendigo, to be exact. Listen, walk and talk. Where do I even begin with this? Because there's usually some kind of foundation already, and whoever makes a deal usually already has some kind of knowledge about the supernatural side of things.
Deal?
But if that's not the case, then...
You.
Hmm.
Is that how that works?
With the Dokkaebi, right?
Right.
Dokkaebi.
Go up there. So the moment you enter into the circle, and the closer you get to the center, the mana in the area is going to grow colder, as it's going to fill with ice. Standing in the center, it's going to glow. You are surrounded by the ambient mana of ice, and any wounds you might have heal. And hunger, for now, is sated. It's refreshing. It feels good. You are comfortable. Nice, we'll take a seat. Can't exactly go up there. Feel free to take a seat. There you go. Now, where to begin? So, at some point, you came across a very strange looking animal. And it had a bit of a rainbow sheen at times. A
Yeah.
talking animal. What deal did you make with it?
I was out hunting when I came across the creature. My people that I was with at one point, we were going through a famine. People were starving and dying of sickness. And so we were trying to do whatever we could to survive, and even let young children like myself to go hunt and find food for our people. But we weren't having too much luck finding things to eat or to grow. And then I met this creature, and they said that they could help me. They said that while they could also put their energy into the land to make the land fertile again, they could give me the capabilities to be a better hunter, to find things easily, to run faster, longer, have my senses heightened, everything I would need to bring back food. It sounded like a deal that was too good to be true, but it was so necessary. I had to. I didn't want my family, my people to die.
And I suppose that they did do as you said.
Mm.
They did make the land more fertile and gave you these abilities, but over time you began to change. Correct?
There wasn't a physical change for a while. I would just find myself to be hungrier more often. I would eat more, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't be enough at times, and as the months got warmer, I would still be cold for some reason. Even being next to a fire wouldn't help at times. And then the physical changes came.
Mm-hmm.
I started small as well. I grew paler. My irises sharpened up. My ears pointed slightly. I grew sharper teeth and longer nails, and then it just got worse from there, to the point where frost itself was starting to spread throughout my body, and these were coming in. To a lot of my people, I started to look like an amalgamation.
Well, that checks out. And how old were you?
I was 15.
Mm.
15
I
when
would
I
ask you how long
made the deal.
you've been this.
I don't know. I ran away at some point when I was around 16, 17. I don't remember. I think it was 16, and I've been in that cave ever since.
Well, you've obviously reached your maturity, but at the same time, can't tell, you're either a young adult or about to become a young adult, age-wise. Although it's probably been possibly a century, perhaps? Probably less, maybe a couple of decades.
Long enough to know my people don't exist anymore.
Alright, to basically explain, what you came across was a foul little fucking thing that's called a Dokkaebi. Thank heavens they're all fucking gone now. How they would eat, feed, would be to make deals with others. Now, usually it would be with one of our races. One of the other 12. Or 11, I guess. They would feed on them and in return give them power. The issue is that it doesn't have to just be our races. They could also pick other beings outside of it. Well, the main one being humans. And for those humans they desire to feed upon, there's only a couple of fates that are in store for them. Most would just die. Be drained completely dry until there's nothing left. Others would soon grow a hunger for the same thing that was being taken from them. Life force. That is what happened to you. As they fed on you, you too gained a hunger for it. And that's how the legend Dorga came to be in the first place. You don't exactly stay human, you become some kind of creature. Not exactly fitting in with the rest of the other races. Usually it's found that it's based off of some kind of mythos. Such as a phoenix, or Medusa, or, as they would know, Siren. The issue is, it's not exactly a race that can live without the Dokkaebi. There's no way to repopulate.
What does that mean?
Legend Dorga helped bring variety to the races. They helped bring in new traits. Say, for example, if a Siren Legend Dorga got with a Jengu, then the offspring would probably be very good at using Siren-like capabilities. Hence.
That is what I am.
Or,
My mother
instead
was
of having a
Legend Orca.
fishtail, having legs. Or having the ability to switch between a snake tail and legs. Or changing colors. It brings variety. That's what the Legend Orca did. If they got with one of the races, they would make a change. Bring new blood into it, even though they don't have blood. The issue is that they can't repopulate for themselves. If they have children with a human, it won't work. They can only have children with one of the other races, and that child will be of the other race. The only way for there to be more Legend Orga is for the Dokkaebi to do what they've always done.
And you said the Dokkaebi are wiped out.
That is correct. We certainly haven't found any Dokkaebi. Probably for the best.
So, There's no other legend Orga other than me.
Not that we have found. I wouldn't be too disheartened. At one point, we all thought we were the last. I
Much
didn't
to
know
her
another Jengu
disappointment.
existed. I know, fuck you.
Mhm.
I wish I was the only Jengu left. The apex of the species.
Why do you both look
Mhm.
so
And then
different
we
if
have to
you're
find
the
that
same
guppy.
race?
Because that's I literally just said. Legend Orga brought in new blood, new traits appear, and we live in different areas. He is a saltwater fishy. He lived in the tropics. Coral reefs and everything. I lived in mangroves, swamps. I had need for legs, and therefore I have legs. We come from two completely different parts of the world, but we are still Jengu. There's much variety in the races. Jengu are based off of merfolk. All of the races are based off of some other creature. There's just differences that they don't have. Such as, we don't bleed. Instead, we are made of this rainbow crystal-like substance. We're much more durable than the other races that we're based upon. We feed off of life force, and we can use reflections to our advantage.
I knew that something was a little off when I also... Oops, wrong thing.
Oh, you... Yeah, okay.
My bad.
Hands!
When I also showed something similar to the Dokabe. I knew of Wendigos. They were legends that were told, passed down. But I didn't think that they glowed like this until I saw it for myself.
Nope, you are better than a Wendigo. Technically, you can hunt them if you wanted.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Hello.
Hi.
Holy, his tail freezes.
I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Help. Oh
It's
god.
like the
Oh
fucking
no.
goldfish in the
Oh.
fucking, bowl. Where it's just fucking spinning around.
We
There
are
he goes.
and now we are microwaving our salmon.
No.
There they go.
Microwave.
It's like when they get a cotton
Mm.
filter and they get pushed around a bit.
Spin.
Also, at some point, I had to mute myself and laugh because if you see that little fuck right there, it fucking jumped off the cliff.
Yeah. Cause what?
I lost my shit.
It's going. But yeah, American character. No, we're much better. So who knows? Perhaps there is more. More Legend Orga, more Dokabe. I really fucking hope there's no more Dokabe. They're pricks, I tell you. But until then, we can probably teach you everything you need to know. At least I can. I am the teacher here. I never introduced myself. Hi, my name is Nashu. Nashu Makaraka, it's a pleasure. Leader but not the leader. Because Little Princeling is leader, but if he doesn't listen to what I say again, I will kick his ass. And the child over there is Eric's.
Not the child.
You're a child to me. Little guppy.
What is your name?
Kaimana. I'm also
Call him
learning
Kai.
since I mostly live in isolation myself. But
He's getting there.
I am trying.
I'm a very good teacher, I'll have you know. In a lot of
They are.
things. Mm-hmm.
So I can probably
So if you have
explain
questions... Oh?
some things that they've taught me.
Mm.
Probably not perfectly, but the basics.
So if you have questions about anything, do feel free to ask. One thing I can explain about, at least here, is this is the Omphalos. The only people who are allowed up here are people much like you or I. Those are one of the races. All of the races have some sort of elemental inclination, if you couldn't tell. Say for us, the Jengu and the Lichri are water-based. And so, the little zebra over there, and with the blue one, that's water. So that's where we will go. These places could heal us. Can help sate our hunger. It's a safe place, a place of equality for all of us. As a Legendorga, your element is ice, if you couldn't fucking tell. And therefore, ice. And you've already met some of the others. The Wolven and the Jiangshi, or the Snake and the Wolf, are fire. The Elka and the Fangire, Little Princeling, and the Thick Lady, they are arcane. The Fukuro and the Doankin, or the bird and a species you don't need to worry about, wyverns and all, are wind, which is the orange one. And then the Calicu and... what was the last one? The Giggans, I believe? Earth, for the green one. Now, for the middle up there, you'll find another gem. I wouldn't step on the circle around it. That's not for us. But I'm not going to get into religious matters today. That's not important right now.
An explanation of the church, however, might be in order.
Yes. Okay, I guess we are getting to religious matters today. Basically, a long time ago, there was two gods. One known as the pure, and the other known as the impure. Now... Actually, I haven't explained this to you two yet. At some point, the one that is the pure, purity, killed the impure. The impure is the one who created our races. We are their creation. And purity does not like us. Does not like that we exist. And purity has a church called the Purists. And about roughly a decade ago, they completely wiped out all of our races. Except for a couple of stragglers, as you can see. Honestly, that crusade started a good couple of years before that. But... no, that's what we have to worry about. These purists are trying to hunt us down and kill us, simply for the fact that we exist. Because we are unpure.
I do have a question.
Yes.
What are the devils?
The devils are pieces of the impure. Power does not disappear. It simply changes form. When our god was killed, the power was split into 9 different pieces and made the devils of the 9 realms. The issue is they have no knowledge of what the impure knew. And purity has kept them in collars, basically. So a lot of them are enamored by her, nor do they know of our existence. Only one does. But even then, he usually has her gaze, and so we can't really communicate with them. Does that answer your question? Honestly, it shouldn't be my job to
I
explain
feel
this.
like
It
I
should have been
wanted
Lil
to add
Princeling.
something, but I feel like it's going to change the topic a little bit.
Probably. Do you have any other questions, or would you like him to change the topic? I know there's more questions, but is there more questions you want answered right now?
Sometimes it doesn't happen all of the time because I can usually sustain myself. Sometimes the hunger gets too much and I feel like I black out and then
Frenzy.
Frenzy.
So basically, all of our races, they have things that can trigger us. There's mainly two. The first one, which is the one that you most likely have went through, is hunger. If we get too hungry, our instincts kick in. That's what frenzy is. Our need to hunt and need to feed. Now this showcases differently in all the races because we're all different kinds of predators. Some will grab one person and feed on only them in a corner somewhere, hiding away. Some will be a lot more charismatic to lure in humans. Some will use their hypnotic properties, such as singing, much like a siren or harpy. Others cling to fucking walls like a spider, looking at you.
Yes.
And, yeah, we all hunt in different ways. That's most likely what happened. You get too hungry, your instincts kick in to feed, and you go hunt until it is sated somewhat. The other thing that causes us to frenzy is different for different races. For Jengu, if we get too dry. For him, Litri, if there's too much light. They're very sensitive to it. For you, it's probably heat. If you overheat, you'll probably frenzy. But that's just an assumption. Can't say I know too much about Legend Aura because each one of you are different. Say if it was the Phoenix Legend Aura, I don't think heat would make them frenzy.
I wouldn't know. I've never left the area I've been in. It's usually very cold. Anytime that
Well, I'm sure we're going to find out, because most of us don't like the cold.
anytime that I have frenzied, it's usually probably been over hunger.
Like I said, we'll find out.
I don't.
Oh, one last thing. Don't bite anyone. Don't do that. Don't feed off of any of the other people here who are like us. Because if you do, I'll have to kill you. And that would be a blessing. A mercy. If you think you're a monster now, oh boy, you don't know.
What happens?
Well, I told you how each one of these has two different races that are elementally inclined for it. There's 13 races. 6 of these. That means there's one race that does not belong up here. And that is the last thing that you could have turned into if you didn't turn into this. It is known as a night crawler, and it is literally our boogeyman, I guess you could say. Instead of feeding off of other creatures, it feeds off of us. It feeds off of one of the races. Cannibalistic, I suppose you could say. And because of that, it mutates. It's just very dangerous. Basically a monster that will not stop no matter what until it can hunt you down and consume you. And I mean, it will not stop. If it gets even a taste of you, it will track you down to the ends of the earth to find you and devour you. So be thankful that none exist. None anymore. But if we go around biting each other, I think you get the idea. So if that happens, I'll just kill you. So you don't have to worry about it. Now then, yes. Your question.
So you said that there was only one of them that knew?
Yes.
I'm going to be bummed. The reason why I'm asking, I'm trying to figure out that the one that Kaimana slept with knew.
You slept with one?
I slept with someone. There was a large woman with a fiery personality and being.
Yeah, she didn't know. The one we talked to is, guy, white hair, suit, bit of a prick, name is Snow.
Haven't met him. To be fair, I didn't even know that woman was a devil.
Joyous, I'll write that down. I'm sure that the others would love to know that information. Good job on getting laid with a devil. Although I can say I'm the first one to fuck a god. I suppose
Fair
you're
enough.
second. Ah, yes, they do wander around. Fair warning. Gods exist, and they like to be assholes and show up unexpectedly.
So there is multiple?
Yes. There's a lot of things in this realm. A lot of things. And I'm sure you'll see quite a couple of things that are far worse than you. You'll see. Yes, did that answer your question? Anything else?
Not that.
We ran into the spirit that made Espar.
Ah. Hollow, correct?
Yes. They
Great,
warned us
what'd they
about
say?
well, they warned us about the thinning of the veil soon. For Hallows
Halloween?
Eve. Yeah.
Ah,
that thing.
yes.
Hollows.
And
Fair enough.
also said,
They're mine.
well, the thing I was curious about, that he believes that we're needed for balance. There's too many spirits and that we need to kill some of them.
We're also known as spirit devourers, in case you're wondering. There's another name for us. We eat life force, souls, spirits. And no, I understand that sentiment, since for the longest time our races did exist, we sort of helped create a balance. But with us no longer being around, there's a lot more spirits. Which, too much of anything's a bad thing. It looks like we'll be hunting soon then. Are you excited?
Why?
Finally.
They also revealed.
Alota? No, go on.
I suppose it made sense, but I was becoming rather annoyed, and I might not have heard the information correctly, but the body that Espar is in was taken from a different person.
It means he took the body of the person who was supposed to be the next ruler.
Interesting.
I thought that's what he was said. I just wasn't sure if I remembered correctly.
That's how I interpreted it. Which means suddenly it makes a lot more sense about his incompetence. He was never meant to be it.
Let's put a pin in that for right now. There's... Well, I know what we need to do next.
Glad I could assist.
That does not make a lot of sense. You know what? Yeah, no, next thing we're doing, we're going... That does not make sense with the past. No, okay.
Because that
next
would
thing we're
mean that
doing
about a year
is...
ago there was still a prince around?
No, it does not make sense that there would be a prince.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
It is
But
why
I
I was
guess that
banking
was-
on the whole Hollow made the body and made them a prince, but if that's not the case, then... You would know. That's why next thing we're doing, we're gonna go look for, Adornkin's library. I need to do some research on a couple of things. And those fuckers knew everything. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense to you. Not yet.
Eric, do you know how to wield a weapon?
He has a weapon.
That's more so what I was asking.
Also, are you a hunter or a fighter?
Hunter. Never really had to fight
Joyous.
anyone.
Well, even if you are a little baby, I'm sure you could put up some competition for Kaimana, although you're nothing compared to me. This will be funny. I really hope you don't get outplayed by a child. Right?
Of course not.
He's missing a non.
He is
That's
missing
not
out.
an
We still need to... He is getting competitive. Now what say you? Down for friendly competition?
Well, I did used to compete with my siblings to see who could get the best kill for the day. It was fun.
Well, now you have someone to compete against. Who won't go lenient on you because you are a child. He would beat a child.
That is how I've been taught.
He would.
Well, if we didn't do well, we would get a hand cross.
I can give you a hand. Do you think I'm weak?
I would think you should pick your words carefully here now. That is my only advice.
Do you think I'm weak? Do I look weak? Do you think I'm not strong?
Only your tail.
I can beat you within an inch of your life. My tail is perfect. It's not overly complicated and fat like yours.
It's muscle.
You
No one asked you, sea urchin.
seem very experienced. So you probably
Yeah?
know how to fight and
Do
hunt.
you think... Uh-huh. Yeah?
You're just, I guess, a little small.
Yeah? Yeah. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm just gonna grab your leg and toss you off the stairs.
Alright, hang on. Get down there. Alright.
Uh-huh. I feel like my authority is being questioned. I will toss you like a baby.
Fair enough.
Just gonna grab you by the back of your neck and just upsies. There you go. Stand up straight, boy. Now, I would enjoy kicking your ass right now, but I don't think that would be the most productive at the moment. So later when we are training, I'm going to put you in the fucking ground. And then we'll see who's a little bit small, yeah? Verbally,
Should be
please.
prepared to
I am
lose.
blind.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't. I didn't look. I didn't get a chance to look close enough. My bad. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, I thought so. If you treat me
Should be
incapable of
prepared to
become
lose a
blind,
limb
I'm
or
gonna
two.
shove my foot so fucking up your ass.
Am I the only one
Yeah,
who's
this is...
either fully functioning? He's got the mask, he's got the cover, and you're blind.
I can take off the mask if need be.
Can you see through the mask?
Well, shit, I thought they was opaque. I thought they was bones.
Not so well. But no, I'm letting you know, we can lose limbs and live. As long as you don't shatter, you won't die. And this does mean if I remove your face, you will live.
It's not a pleasant experience.
So as long as the...
And these are great for healing us.
How do you die?
As long as we shatter.
Everything?
All of us, yes. Did it jump off? Or did
No.
they... What?
Fucking Timmy just went over there and threw it.
Anyway. Anyway. Basically, if we... I mean, I almost killed you, I think, regardless. We can take a lot of hits. It's hard to break us in the first place. The only reason why I make it look so easy is because it's like diamond against diamond. On the other hand, if we're, against little fleshies, it's like diamond against someone's fist. The fist is going to cave first. We're very tough. This means we can lose quite a couple of things. Limbs that you don't need, first and foremost. So arms, legs, tail, I could take all of them, you would live. I could take your face, you would live. The issue is your core area. Well, someone say the soul would be. Punch a hole through that. That would basically destroy your structural integrity, and cracks would spread. Enough cracks, and you shatter. You shatter, you're dead. Another little fact about us is Once we reach our prime, we don't really age past that. We stay in our prime. We are hunters. How you can tell age is that if we get more brittle. The more brittle, the older. Eventually, you're going to get brittle to the point where slowly you'll start losing your color, showing the rainbow underneath, I guess you could say. And eventually, when all the color is gone, it's just the material underneath, they're dead. That's how I pass from age, at least.
I guess all of you guys are pretty
Now, if we
young
die
then.
from... Thank you. I appreciate it. Regardless, if we die from, being killed, then when we shatter, we sort of just fucking explode. Shards everywhere. Fuck everything around us, you know? One last fuck you.
That is interesting information. I don't think I've ever
Ah, I
heard a
see you
story of a
haven't-
leech dying from old age.
Well, it happened to a couple, and a couple of the different species have different ways of dealing with it. I know that some, trying to keep them pristine as statues from whence they died, some will take different shattered pieces and put that into armor or jewelry, as you can see. We all have different ways of memorial. Or hell, even my weapon. This is made from different pieces.
I always just thought most of my people died in battle before we got to that point.
We all have different ways of mourning. Simple as that. So, in case you wonder why you stopped aging, that's why. Once you are in your prime, you are in your prime. You're not going to, get all decrepit and shit, because we are predators. We need to stay fast and strong, even when one fucker loses an arm. Snapped. Makes sense.
Mm.
Any other questions? Honestly, I could talk about literally anything you may ask, but I need you to ask. I don't really have a, hopping point. And that goes for everyone, but no one fucking asks me questions.
I was
It's a
asking you
clue to little
questions
prince.
before they got here.
And I was explaining it to you. You've asked questions, little princeling, who I've told over and over again to fucking ask me shit, so I could teach him shit. Doesn't fucking
He doesn't know how
ask.
to ask. He doesn't know how to tell. I don't.
Tell me history. Tell me this, tell me that, tell me about Fangire, tell me about my abilities, tell me what I could do, tell me about the people who I should know, tell me about the fucking court system, tell me about anything. But, doesn't ask shit.
I will likely ask you questions about the other races in the future.
And I can answer most of them. Not everything, though, because I was only, trained as a fucking guard. Not supposed to be a teacher, but there we are, I'm the fucking oldest here.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out how I feel about all of this. All I know is that I was just in that cave for a very long time, and anyone that I did see looked human.
Oh yes, we do love those. Although, you probably won't see too many now. We don't really go to mundane areas. Much like you, where you were from, obviously. You're probably from somewhere that, in the Vale and everything. Ah, yes, new concept time. How the realm works. So basically, there's areas in this realm that have a veil over it. Everywhere there's a veil. We are the ones who see through it. So there's areas in this world that are in different stages of progression. Sounds like where you were from was probably, I don't know, Iron Age? I don't know what you guys had. If you had, like, did you have muskets yet? Probably, probably not. No, just like bows. I'm assuming bows. You have a crook. Yeah. So there's places and those kind of stages, and then there's places where it's gonna pull out their phone. These things are commonplace. Technology. Yeah, I'll explain that later. But
Sounds
there are
interesting.
individuals. They are interesting. But there are individuals who can see through these veils. Definitely more of the supernaturally inclined, such as us. So we can traverse through the different areas. So the places we're mostly going to be are around people, much like us, who can see through these veils. Makes sense? Lovely. Then the people that you're going to meet know about the supernatural, know about magic, and all this other shit. They won't worry about too much humans, because most of what you're going to meet are not human. There's a couple, but I find most of them are, I don't know, beastkin? Demons? There's a lot of demons. Gods. Gods are also nuisances.
Yes, don't worry. You won't at least feel like you look like an outsider anymore.
It's more weird if you look normal. That's what I have found. If you look plain and normal, you are the weird one.
Okay.
You are very quiet. Man, it is hard for my charisma to bounce off of
Man,
three
does it just
antisocial quiet
does
people.
your back hurt from carrying the entire conversation?
Fucking does. Believe me, it always hurts from carrying these.
Jesus Christ.
Does it actually?
Yes.
No.
What? Big tits means back pain.
I guess so.
Anatomy.
I don't exactly understand how Amber works sometimes.
I think she's in constant pain to the point where it doesn't even, it's not even thought anymore. That's just how she exists. Plus, I think she's just balanced out with how big her ass is. It's equilibrium.
Even
Yeah? Good.
the weight distribution.
You really do feel that. I mean, she doesn't have much muscle. She has some fat though.
How do they
No,
She
hunt?
is a little
top level.
squishy. Sorry?
How do they hunt if they can't move around?
They're not
They
very
don't.
good hunters.
They
None
aren't.
of them are.
To be fair, we are the hunters here. You can't walk. In the water, they could do some stuff, but not really. They have to, like, lure their shit. We are the hunters.
My form of hunting
Senbu
is
is decent.
more of attracting people to me.
Sendu does not really hunt. He just
It's more
walks
of a
into a
trap.
crowd and begins to suck and call it a day.
Hmm.
That's how he works. He is
He
a...
could be if he tried. He could be decent.
He's a snake. He takes a little from everything and then he stores it in his reserves. So he's good for like a long fucking time. We, on the other hand, actually hunt.
But no,
Although
the
in
others are
different ways.
atrocious.
They are.
Yes.
We are the hunters. We're the competent ones here. Obviously, me being the most competent, because it's me.
I'm competent in matters of survival.
But you have social ineptitude.
True.
And it looks like you share that.
I haven't
I have
spoken
much to learn even in combat.
to someone in a long time.
Yeah, do you like need water or anything?
Hmm?
Your
You
throat
just
sounds
freeze.
fucking parched. Oh no, can you control that?
Control what?
If you freeze,
you
like,
drink
water if it
water.
touches you, so you could drink water.
Not all the time.
Here, just gonna summon forth a little fucking bubble of water.
It's starting to crystallize like as he's like leading in.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna get you to, like, learn how to control this. Also,
Or he just drinks boiling water.
just gonna rapidly heat up the water. Now try.
As he's drinking, there's fucking
Gonna keep
steam
it-
coming out.
Yeah. We have figured it out. Also, not a good idea to stand too close to you.
Yeah. I would probably, no. You three probably
Yeah,
shouldn't be near me. Same for the.
he's fine. No,
He's
he's fine. He's fine. Us two, on the other hand, if we get too cold, we're going to,
The snakes seem to be.
unconscious.
Why don't you? Anytime somebody's wandered
He
into
should
the
have
cave.
stayed, but he has heat. He does fire shit, so
No.
he was mostly fine. We don't.
No, but like the people
So
that
he's
did.
like one of the only other competent people.
No.
We needed someone.
The
to
people
listen.
that did show up, they were not wearing anything to protect them from the cold. One of them. Why?
Well, one of them
I
didn't have
think
a
they just
choice.
kidnapped
She was
her.
just picked up injured.
But
We did.
either they're not wearing shirts. I think the
Okay,
person
so
that
Senbu
looked the
is
most covered
a...
was the prince.
Senbu's a slut. Jinzo's a himbo.
What?
A himbo. You know, like bimbo, but for men.
He's loud and energetic, but he doesn't exactly have a lot of
What does that mean?
thinking power.
You're gonna have a very rough time in this group if you don't understand.
Sex.
There's a lot of fucking. He likes to fuck things. So does the snake, but in a different way.
Oh.
Jinzo is
How-
a stupid slut. Senbu is a smarter slut.
Oh, so how children
And
are
then
made.
Amber is just a slut.
They're sluts. They like to make sure they're not wearing too many clothes. Whereas we don't wear too many clothes because we like water.
The
and
character,
being
I
able
think
to
it's because
swim
of what I
freely.
said. I don't know if you heard.
No, I did not.
I
What did
said-
you say?
I-
No.
I said, oh, so it's like how children are made, okay.
No, that's not what I was laughing
No.
at. I was just she's just a slut. I don't know why that got me.
So yes. So we don't wear too many clothes because we like to be able to swim freely. They don't do
I
it
also
because
like
they like
fucking
to be
things.
available.
Yeah, she's kind of
But they
Are
like
you
that exclusively.
also,
A slut, yes,
Yes.
but the better one, because I'm actually competent.
so you're good at it?
Yes, I am very good at it. And a lot of things. But mostly I wear this because, water, and I do a lot of stuff in the water. I don't need, like, heavy clothes or all that kind of shit dragging me down.
I wish I could wear clothes,
And
but
plus, I'm fucking hot. So,
They're inconvenient anyway.
mhm.
I mean, and not like it'll help. I'll still feel cold regardless.
True.
I mean, does the cold feel uncomfortable?
In the beginning, yes, but I got used to it, and as time went on, it honestly feels weird if I don't feel cold.
I bet. Once again, I don't know if the other way to trigger your whole frenzy is like heat. It could be something else. You really never know with Legend Doga until, it happens.
I'd rather not.
So if you ever want to try heating up, I mean, we're going to find out eventually. Like, literally, we are going to find out. Because, we have to do this old training to get that fucker's arm back. Because, his ineptitude has grown greater without it. Exactly.
Dimmy, stop throwing the fucking small animals.
Alex, you have a problem. Please stop throwing the guardians. Leave us alone. Go.
It's funny, they just keep coming back.
You don't eat them?
Truly, there is no need to. They are created by this place. They are, I guess you could say, the guardians of it? I mean, yeah, they're sort of useless and they just hop around and do fucking nothing right now, but that's because the only people who've ever been up here are us. They don't bring up anyone who's not supposed to be here. So, right now, they're going to stay in their docile forms.
So I
Pretty
can't.
sure there's one for each one of the elements here.
So I can't.
You're not going to get anything from eating them.
I mean, I don't usually do. Even.
I mean, there's a couple of ways we could probably try to help you with your whole hunger problem. It's
wolf,
not that you are hungry.
The wolf girl gave me
the feeling.
A weird apple that looked gold in color, and it made me feel somewhat full for the first time in a very long time.
Then perhaps we should try to go get stocked up on those. Plus, once again, I don't think you're actually hungry. It's just you have the feeling of hunger. Like, I can tell you're obviously not lacking currently in the department of spiritual energy. It is most likely, no matter how much you eat, no matter how full you actually are, you're not going to feel it. So perhaps using more magical methods to bring forth the feeling of fullness will help with your situation.
Maybe.
Man, my back is really hurting from carrying this fucking conversation, guys.
I thought this was a lesson.
It is a lesson,
if
but
you're
no one's
constantly
asking
hungry.
questions.
If you're constantly hungry, that means you can try my baking.
Baking. I would love to try your baking. Why have you not asked me?
Baking.
You should try baking with one of those apples.
Actually, we should probably ask Tori. I heard she has a couple of recipes that involve those, such as her pies.
People bake with apples?
Yes, people bake with a lot of things, especially fruit.
I prefer
So far, all I knew was bread.
Okay,
Sugar and
if you
flour and
want,
such.
I'm pretty sure I have, like, a couple of books on this sort of thing. Like, I definitely have, like, a baking... Well, I have a cookbook on things you can cook using stuff you would forage, such as different fish, or stuff you'd find in the ocean, or different berries and whatnot. You want that?
You can bake with fish.
Yeah, they don't really have much survival instinct.
Sort of. Depends what it is. I mean, technically, it's both cooking and baking, because there are certain dishes that require you to bake it like pie. Like, you've never had, I can't think of a fish one off the top of my head, but there's also, like, chicken pot pie, which is technically baking, but it's also cooking.
So I do have
I
a
would
question, and I
enjoy
guess this is not. This is, I guess, kind of towards both of you because I don't know if he will know how to answer it. I guess you were human, right?
Once.
And you understand that you are not human anymore.
Mm.
And you do understand that we frequently eat humans. Or some of us do.
Mm-hmm. I try
It
not.
was mostly a question because I have done that. That's something I have done very commonly.
Oh, I've eaten plenty of people, and it's not just humans, I assure you.
I try not to eat
Oh,
humans.
not just humans, but
Anything I've eaten has usually been
Um,
animals.
You really should.
No.
And I'm not saying this to be cruel or anything. I know you have to understand that we don't get as much as what we need from animals. Like, it's good for a snack, but it's not going to give you what you actually need. It doesn't have to be humans, it could be other intelligent species, but you have to eat what all prey is
doesn't
meant to
necessarily
be.
mean you have to kill them.
I don't.
No. Like, for example, Senbu just takes a little bit of life force from everyone. I usually get it from, axe.
Sex.
Yes. Yes. And also, kisses and what be it. I don't have to, kill them or anything. Although sometimes if I am actually, really hungry and they're, assholes, I will eat them spiritually and physically, flesh and all.
I don't know.
I am a
how
carnivore, for the
to
most part.
feed from creatures without killing them.
I could help. Wait.
I don't know
Okay,
about
different
that.
method than how I
teach
would do
them
it.
sex.
Different
That is
method
not
than how
something
I
you
would
should
do
teach
it.
them.
No, I am not going to teach them that.
Senbu should teach them.
No, Senbu should not teach them. Senbu's a fucking snake. He has a, he's able to do that because of what he is. That's not going to work for him.
If it would help, then I would also like to learn how to feed without killing.
Have you ever tried doing, the vampire thing of taking biting into them and then draining them a bit and call it a fucking day? It would work for you because you would just make them numb.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
what
usually
I've done when I
Is
don't
there?
kill them.
I'd rather try and learn a method that involves me not harming anyone.
That's unlikely.
That might be
Sex.
hard because you're a fucking Wendigo. Sex, but that's a child. How do you feel about
Also-
kissing people?
I don't know if anyone would want to do that with me.
At some point, our balance is to kill spirits and things, consume them.
It could just be something simple. It doesn't have to be mouth to mouth, although I would. But it's you don't have to physically pierce their body. Okay, so you can see life force, right? You can see it, or at least sense it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, this is an explanation I did not think I need to give. I'm going to sit down for this. Okay. So, there's a couple of methods to do things. Obviously, there is different one for everyone here. We all have our own ways of doing it. There's always the whole going up to someone and physical touch. Whether that be from kissing or biting or any such thing. That's usually how it's done, but we don't need to do it that way if we don't want to. We can do it through the mirrors, but that's, a different kind of hunting.
Mirrors.
Once again, and technically I guess that would be harm. We can use reflections. We can enter the reflection and go into the mirror realm and all that shit. I'll teach you. It's actually how I see, because I can't see shit like this, so I use reflections to see. Luckily, you are very reflective, although looking through your ice is weird.
Yeah. I imagine it would be.
Another way to do it would to basically... Okay, so you know how to metaphorically bite down, but not physically bite down, correct?
Yeah, I mean, the wolf girl gave me some objects she just made out of nowhere, and they had life force in them, and so I was able to train it.
Do... Okay, she's going to manipulate her energy, and you're going to see that appearing before her are going to be two little, it's going to look like her mouth, her teeth. They're sharp. They look to be made of a translucent crystal, like us, our rainbow shit. Very translucent. You almost can't see it. Okay. This is basically how I bite down without biting down. We technically, you can think of it as two sets of teeth. We have our physical ones for physical things, and our energy ones for energy things. So say with the objects that you bit earlier, you didn't physically bite down, but with your energy you did. If you don't want to physically harm someone, then don't bite them physically. They're going to dissipate.
Normally with animals, it doesn't bother me much, just because I've always killed the animal and then bring it home. But I just can't with people.
My concern is even if he does this, how will he practice properly without the person realizing?
Well, to be fair, there's no way to really practice it if we, want this to remain unknown. So it's best to find someone we're willing to practice with. I mean, I have my little toy that I could probably ask.
Out of character, fuck you. Anyways.
Well, quickly out of character, I have to say, he's got the munchies.
You got one.
He does.
That's his whole thing. He's got the munchies. That
Oh
triggers.
yeah. Yep. He hungry. He hangry.
So, we could find some people who, would be willing.
I just am worried I'll
But for the
Probably
most
going
part...
to retire for the night then.
Very well. Regardless, we'd either have to find people who are willing, or you just have to try. But at some point, you have to realize that you are not human. You are a legend Orga, and they are your prey. Even if it's not human, it would probably have to be some other sentient species. Whether that be beastkin, demons, angels. They... matters not. Oh hell, spirits. Spirits would also be a great idea. Eat the entire thing. Can't really stop there because it's not flesh. It won't hold. And with Samhain just around the corner. And with Samhain or All Hallows Eve just around the corner, you're going to have plenty of opportunity for little spirits to devour. Although this also might be a bit of a fun time, especially since some of the more powerful ones are probably going to try to kill us. So I hope you're ready for a fight.
I'll try my best.
Don't worry, I'll teach you how to fight. Hell, later on, not right now. I'm gonna give you time to rest. But later on, when we're doing some training, you and I will have a little spa to see, what your competence level's at. And please don't go on easy on me because I'm blind.
You can
Right?
see, in a way.
I can. Only if there's shiny things, though.
And you threw me down the stairs, despite the fact that I am quite taller. So.
Lovely, then you know not to go easy on me. Good. Hopefully you'll live. I would train with you, but I feel like you'll take 5 steps and shit.
You have legs now?
I've gotten better.
1, 2, 3, 4, down.
I've gotten
Have a good night,
better.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, walking. But fighting.
There's only one way for me to learn. It's not.
If that's what you want.
I can teach you about walking. I had to learn how to walk with.
I know how to walk.
Can you run?
I think it's a bit different walking with hooves than it is with socked feet. I think you're going to
I
slip
don't like
if
the
you
feeling
run.
of the ground.
I understand that. You're not used to it. Have you put your feet in water yet?
If I'm on ice, I can almost glide.
You're always on ice.
I was about to say, I'm surprised you can't now.
There's
I think
friction.
he's too heavy.
What if you put, like, water down? Why can you feel that? That's only
Did the ice just disappear? No, it's clipping out for me. I wonder. Weird.
You can feel that? That's only bone. There's no tissue for you to feel.
It's
It
the
might be the
ice.
ice on it. It's really fucking cold.
You're going to knock yourself out.
Yeah, probably. Worth it, though.
At your advantage on her, by the way. You're going to fight her.
I
Use
don't
that to an advantage.
know if I can use
Just
this.
summon ice.
I mean, I can summon ice, but it's easier with this. For some reason.
Wow, it's really easy across.
I just found it one day and it worked. Are you done touching my tail? That's a yes.
She dozed off.
Man, I do not want you anywhere near the water.
I don't think that's a good idea. I might freeze it and that'd be bad for you guys, probably.
If you freeze it, I'm going to beat your ass.
Are you coming?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to stay there.
You're a very unique personality to this group. They're shy and meek. For being such a big man. Sort of. Are you gonna get bigger?
I haven't grown in a while.
Good. I swear to God, Eric's no. Stop throwing them.
It was stuck on the ground. I
Bad.
was helping it.
No.
Look, it's coming back.
Regardless.
It's fine.
Regardless. Should we take him back to home? I'll probably need to set up
Probably.
I'm going to set up in the boat, I'm gonna set up like a refrigerator or something. I'm gonna make a room there for him.
What's a refrigerator?
Actually, I might need your help with that. It's a box that keeps things cold.
A small cave?
Yeah, let's give that. I'm gonna try to set that up for him, and I might need your assistance because if it looks like I'm about to pass out, I need you to get me the fuck out and throw me in the water.
Mm.
Sound good? Great, let's go. Don't fucking touch the owl, Eric. Don't you fucking do it. Don't fucking touch the owl, Eric.
I was not.
Don't
I
do
was
it.
following you guys.
Good.
They
I
pick-
see you debating it.
They picked up the little meerkat.
No. You motherfucker.